Evening all, Chief Prepper here, doing another video. I can't say if it's going to be short or long. Um, Most of the time I've said, but I don't really talk about it, but I'm a two-tour combat veteran, was not a door kicker. Even having not been a door kicker and not killing anyone, I still came home with a lot of issues. You can't go to war and not come home different. I don't care who you are. So this goes out to all the combat veterans. I know some of you went down a path. I know you have your struggles every day and you're doing things to mitigate that. But I need you to reach down inside, grab your nutsack, and all you women, grab whatever, pull it up, and get ready. Some of us may get recalled. That's something I live in fear of. I'm old. I mean, everything takes longer. I need downtime that I didn't used to need. So if they call me back, I've said I'm not going to go, but I don't know what else I'm going to do. I can run and hide, but there's what's coming. You probably ain't going to be able to hide from. So what I'm asking for is for all of you combat veterans to do something that was not done for us by the Vietnam guys, by the Bosnia Herzegovina guys, by the Mogadishu guys, by the Desert Shield, Desert Storm guys. Assuming there's enough of us left over to come home, and there's a home to come home to. When I say leftover, I mean us. It's not necessarily me, but those guys and gals that are going to be called upon to go over there and do what they're going to do. We need to be here to teach, coach, and mentor them on how to deal with what's coming after. November 11th of this year will be my 20-year anniversary for getting on a plane, leaving my wife behind, never knowing if I was going to see her again, enduring some awful things, going without a bath for 3 weeks, no showers. The best I got was a whore bath once every few days. And in the end, that's will keep you alive and keep you clean enough where you don't get sick. But let's just say it's a nasty way to live. You learn to sleep with your boots on, sleep under a truck, on a truck, in a truck. I was lucky we had a truck. Other people were sleeping in the dirt. You sleep with a weapon with you all the time, within arm's reach or in your arms. The stress of being shot at, rockets and mortars coming at you. I survived 54 mortars within 100 yards of me. Other people survived worse. Other people got wounded. No one tells you when you go over there and you survive that that's just the beginning of the journey. When I talk about the journey, it's the real struggles happen when you get home. And when you walk around and you look at people and they're all just like living their lives, laughing, having fun, still getting drunk, still drinking like fish, still out doing whatever they do. And if you're a smart soldier, you know that that's what they're supposed to be doing because we did what we did. So, but it's very hard to live with seeing it. And then you go into the people like me. I had hyper awareness for over a decade. I couldn't sleep and didn't get hardly any rest. I fell asleep on my motorcycle and had a wreck. Luckily, it wasn't a bad wreck. And I went and got some help, but it didn't really help because Ambien just knocks you out, but it doesn't give your body the rest. It just puts you asleep. It's not the same. So I stopped taking it. And then the lack of sleep and rest makes you angry and scares everybody around you. There's a reason that the veterans snap and do things. There's a reason they go after thrill seeking. Because when we come back from a war zone and we're getting as few as 10 hits to as many as 30, 40, 50 hits of adrenaline a day because we're under high stress and being attacked, your body is all chemically fucked up from that process. So when you get back from the war zone and you're not carrying a gun around, you're not experiencing the explosions and the stress and the going out to get on convoys and missions, you seek adrenaline. You go get a motorcycle, and I saw people get motorcycles and have wrecks. We need to be there for the next generation that's going to come home, is what I'm saying. There's no one path for everyone. I still don't sleep and get rest all the time anymore. I still struggle. I still like to be able to see the door when I sit at a restaurant. I like to have my back to a wall. I don't like it when people are behind me. We need to be there for the next generation. So I'm asking all the combat vets to get right, to be here when they come home, whenever that happens. Can't say when it's going to happen or how, or if there will be a home for them to come back to. Got a fire in a fireplace tonight for a change. It's supposed to get down to 36 tonight. I moved my strawberry plant into the front porch so it won't freeze. Me and my wife went out today and did some shopping at the flea market. I spent about $250, $300, 2 tools and extension cord. I got a pole saw for cutting limbs off of trees up while they're still up high. Chainsaw type, not the manual pole. And then I got a grinder for another project, and then an extension cord. Then on the way home we stopped and I got a couple movies. We watched Maverick, Top Gun. It was everything people said it was. Got my blood going as a combat vet. Made me happy, made me sad. The best thing I can tell all of you is this: get back to exercising if you're a combat vet and you stopped. It won't solve everything, but it'll help some. And then try to get off the booze and the marijuana and the drugs if you're on it. There's no easy solution to make your mind stop thinking, to be at peace with what you did or where you were at. But we owe it to the guys and gals that are going to come home from this future war, which is probably the only thing that humans are really good at. We've been good at killing each other from the beginning of time. Let's hope we don't eradicate ourselves from the earth. I am 5 days from being in Abilene, and then Friday night I won't do much. Get up Saturday morning, contact the real estate agent, go look at 2 properties. Reached out to a friend of mine, well, not a friend, an acquaintance of mine, a high school graduate, peer. He's in Abilene, has a restaurant. I'm going to try and hit him up, have dinner in his place. Go to the gun show, knife show on Sunday, and just basically putz around in Abilene. It's a small city. It's probably on a target list too, like San Antonio, but maybe you're not on the first wave. Maybe then the second and third won't come in. Dulles Air Force Base is there, and they have a B-1B wing there. They do training for pilots. So. Anyway, I wanted to do that video. So this is an all retired Chief Warrant Officer reaching out to all the combat vets. And yes, we are different than the other kind. The other kind of great Americans, if they haven't been deployed, if they haven't seen war, then they're not the same. They can't relate. Nothing I hate more than motherfuckers who are going around 2 years and 18 months or fucking didn't even make it out of basic and they're thumping their chest. I'm a veteran. Yes, you are. And yes, you're a great American, but you are not the same. So, get ready, folks. Even if it doesn't come here, and I think it will, it may not come as like an actual full force on force, but you can already see that there's people in America that hate us. 5 million motherfuckers came across the border, 97 on a terrorist watch list that they caught. There's got to be some that didn't make it, that didn't get caught. So, nothing to say that Antifa isn't fucking foreign supported. They're burning shit in Atlanta again right now. So, as long as law enforcement and the government allows that shit to happen, it's going to continue. I say fucking line it up and fucking light them ass up. Kill them all. They won't protest. Let me rephrase it. They won't riot. Feel free to protest on the sidewalk. Don't burn shit. Don't vandalize shit. That'll solve a lot of problems. But the liberal fucks of the world think it's okay. I hope they burn your fucking house down. Chief Prepper out.